they have a county sewer district for their whole, which is a much bigger operation down in Canada. They're out a year and a half for permits. It's insane. Year and a half.
Yeah.
And people got millions of dollars,
Tied up.
tied up in it.
Yeah.
I've got a friend that's bogged down on the project.
Yeah.
But so I tell you truthfully, another one of the reasons that I've been really kind of pushing on this comprehensive plans. It's time, you gotta get back on the table, long-term alternatives. We count on this, Saki, Athens. That's good. That's where really all our economic development is, because they have the three bigger sewer plants. I didn't even really Athens, so let's say Catskill and Coxsackie. And again, I just think long-term, continuing to extend tentacles out, coming back miles to a plant. Every mile you run increases your chances of I&I and leakage. So one of the things I really want to be looking at when we get into some of this comprehensive planning, and with Athens sewer, because their sewers are problem. Their sewers is way to hell in the village. And some of you may remember they squandered the opportunity to get that sewer line put in. My first took over, when Peckham ran that natural gas line all the way from.
Yeah, they could have put it in the.
Peckham said you buy the pipe and the manholes, we'll put it all in for you, all the bedding will go. Because they dug, all they had to do was dig ditch it a foot wider. And anyway, we lost that opportunity. So I think now where I was trying to get to, we've got to start looking at, in other parts of the country are doing this decentralized. Where instead of starting to have these humongous major plants, where if you have any kind of blip in them, or if they have a glitch, now you've got a big
redundancy or something.
They're doing more smaller package plants, these plants, instead of trying to treat, 1.5 million gallons a day, are doing 250,000.
It's all hanging out at one plant.
Right. Yeah. So we got to start getting that into the mix, because you got to figure if you get up past what's the mileage from the Baltimore Thruway to Saki sewer plants? It's pretty good, long way to
A lot of pipes.
take the kids to the So anyway, so that's where we're at with some of that stuff.
Yeah.
I just want, I'm lost. The hotel you're talking about, project is where?
Catskill.
So that's the Catskill Lodging.
You know what the Quality Inn was?
Right.
Yeah, we tore that down. We're going to a new hotel there. That's it.
The Stewart's is relocating to that same site.
So anyway, that's kind of where we're at on all that stuff. I think we're in a good place. We're moving good.
Yeah, the deed to the road to the county is going to be recorded today. Okay. That's done.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. You have no idea.
Yeah, no, gets that out of the way and then done with that.
So that's Gateway Green Drive.
Yep.
Gateway Drive. We updated you on the Catskill Lodging planning board stages. I am still working with Home Depot and the county for that easement or a land donation right in front of Home Depot, so we can put up the tourism center sign. I will keep you updated on that. And I have been keeping Keith, who I lost on Zoom, updated on landscaping. So we're kind of waiting to see if we get an easement or if we get the land donated, what we can actually do in front of Home Depot, and then tie it all in together.
That spot right when you come right to the,
Yeah,
So is it to the right of the entrance of Home Depot, if you're coming out of the.
Yeah, so if you come off the thruway and see Home Depot right across the street, we are looking to try to get an easement or some land donation to remedy the parking situation in front of the old Stewart's, or to the old Stewart's, and put in a digital sign, and then do some other landscaping, tie it in with Stewart's, which is already looking neater. The thruway cut back some cattails for me already, and then our entry into the road. So as we get closer to the tourism center being built, then we'll decide. Keith really wants to do the rock walls. The county does not want to do anything that they have to maintain too much mowing. So we're looking at mulch and landscaping with rocks and things like that. But
How big is that digital sign?
I have the proposed, but it hasn't been officially approved yet. And if it goes to the county, then I don't think the county would have to get an approval. But I can get it from Catskill, how big the sign is going to be.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about its position being towards a visitor center versus facing you when you come to that T intersection off the thruway. As far as how beneficial the sign is, where it's positioned, how big it is. but we got time for that.
Yeah,
Depends on what Home Depot, have you gotten a response back from them at all?
do you have another question?
Oh, I just, before, this backtracking, but the Save a Lot, new tenant, does, when a new tenant, because I just don't really understand. how, Leases work, or whatever, because the IDA maintains.
We maintain the
property.
park, so the IDA owns the park, but we don't own the building. That 30 acres was owned by Save-A-Lot, so Save-A-Lot would sell that building. There are deed restrictions that go with the land sale, but the proposed buyer is aware of certain things.
The
So,
IDA exists as like, tenant sublist.
No, we have no pilot on that or anything, it's only just relative to the park, being in the park.
So-
No,
we take care of mowing, and there's a lighting, pseudo district. So I bill that back to the tenants that are in the park. So that's it.
So will the new tenant, to get
They're now
I know
pilot, they're, it's already on the tax roll, so Save-A-Lot, that building's on the tax roll, has been for the last 5 years, paying full taxes. So whatever they decide to do.
oh, Save a Lot, so
Right, so Save-A-Lot owns it.
the new owner owned the lot and all, we'll have
And
nothing
they-
to do with that, just the common areas.
the IDA kind of helps facilitate the transfer of the property.
No,
Not at all.
keeping an eye on it because it's in our park.
Yeah,
That's
they just
it's in
kept
the
us,
park.
yeah, they just kept us as a courtesy,
For us to-
you know, what's going on, but we don't really know fully what.
Yeah, we have no control who the
Yeah.
tenant may be
Yeah.
or what may go
So,
in.
yeah, that one's green clear.
Free market.
That's it on Gateway Green. Are there any other questions?
Stewart's is held up till Labor Day on moving a pole.
Verizon.
Verizon.
Verizon
Verizon's.
has to schedule meetings.
It's the copper guys, Freddie, not you.
I'm not there anymore,
I know, I knew, I saw you give me a glance when.
It's not even gonna be Verizon, it's gonna be the. It'll be,
You must have seen,
National
you ran
Grid.
here all the time.
National Grid.
So we moved all the poles down Gateway Drive already, so Central Hudson is just waiting for Verizon to get their line off that pole, they can just remove the pole.
You haven't seen it, right?
Bring your
This is
climate shoes
my
in,
whole
Fred.
career, you. Dan, you haven't seen it, right? I mean, Verizon is just notorious. I can show you places where Central Hudson moved their wires onto the new pole line, cut the poles off just above Verizon. And 10 years later, Verizon's still, there's two sets of poles.
Still,
Verizon on a little stubby pole,
I'll go
right?
up there
You've seen the
myself.
place. And part of it, they just don't, they don't want to do copper anymore anyway.
Yeah.
They do not. They do not. The copper crew is like, I don't know.
it's probably a skeleton crew.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
A
small.
bunch of gray beard guys,
This one might get moved a little faster, but I know places where poles did not get moved for well over 10 years.
That's
There's a lot of little hiccups, get used to this whole be patient with development. And then Central Hudson is also started getting all their permits and lined up and getting the natural gas line run. They can't hook up to the hotel until the hotel's enclosed anyway, so I think the timing is
Okay.
moving along okay.
If anybody doesn't have anything else, we'll take a motion to adjourn.
we'll make the motion.
I'll second the motion.
Session, all those in favor?
Okay, thank you.
No, I was just gonna say.